All right, here we are, man. 3 days in a row. It's Friday. Lower back was stiffer when I first woke up. It's definitely loosened up some more. The little bit of ache I had in my knee, just really weird and interesting. Way, I'm still gonna be cautious. And today I'm gonna do another hamstring movement, the laying hamstring curls. Once that opens up, that's the first movement I do. But we're gonna start off with some cable pull throughs to really get that back started warmed up, get some blood flow in that area, get some blood flow in the hamstrings, and then that's really about it. But not feeling too bad today, as of right now. Feel pretty good. Not too tired. I just keep forgetting versus workout. Traditional strength training on the Apple Watch. I'm gonna do one more set. So keep the camera rolling. I'm really just when I'm bending all the way down, really kind of stretching out that back. And then when I'm lifting it back up, contracting the weight contracting the weight forward and squeezing out from glutes for the top of the hamstrings and then that lower back. Just really want to focus on getting blood flow in that area. So for whatever other movements I do in the near future here, it's not causing any weakness in my lifts because of that tightness in lower back and shit. So that's really about it. Then after that, I'm gonna hopefully get on the hamstring machine. If not, maybe do some nut smashers. And if that's not open, then we might do maybe some pull-ups. I don't know. I gotta figure out what I want to do, but we'll see. Let's do one more set. All right, so we're gonna do probably two sets. Two sets of failure. Just really crank out these nut smashers. Get them glutes warmed up. All right, last set. Let's crank these motherfuckers out. We got around like 20 reps last time. All right, keep moving on. Really no direction for today. I do want to do a couple upper body movements. I was thinking of doing a flat bench, dumbbells. So I did like that when I was at Area 51. That was pretty fun. I think I was lifting like 87 pounds for about 6 to 8 reps. So might want to do those again. All right, I'm gonna do some tricep pushdowns. So if I am gonna go into a chest movement, then my triceps gonna be nice and warmed up. So then I'm gonna be focused more on pushing through the triceps than through the shoulders. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. All right, let's make this one the last set here. Same thing, just crank out these reps. I'm probably gonna go into a back movement after this one then. The back pumped up. Ah, 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 ah. All right, we're gonna do some reverse pull downs here. I'm gonna do about 3 sets. Clips at 160. Trying to go for about 12 reps. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. I should be praying pretty good here. My head's gonna be chopped off, but all right. Last sets. We got 12, 11. Let's try to do another 11 here. Why did my grip glass was a little bit too close? All right. Try to get 12 or 11 at least. Ah. 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 All right, you can use that, brother. All right, now I'm gonna do some flat bench now. Flat bench with the dumbbells. I'm gonna try to work my way up to those 85s. So I believe at area 51 I did like 87, 89 ish in the weights. So I'm gonna go shoot for the 85s, but see how that lower back feels doing it. All right, then if I'm gonna do these sets, I'm gonna get after it. So no offense, Justin Bieber, but if I'm lifting heavy ass weight, the album's fire though. The album's fire. I'm gonna have to put some angry music on, and some Metallica on, and some what's it called? Rage Against the Machine. I think I'm gonna start with that, and then go in with some Metallica. But we're gonna get after it. I'm gonna warm up with 50s, 60s, 70s, and then when we get to the 80s, that's when it's gonna start to get real. Let's see how I perform this. Now, I just want to see how my lower back feels. Or if I'm arching my lower back, see if it feels good. If it's a little rough, then maybe we'll just rub out. But I'm going to try to go heavy. Try to go heavy to like, I can do 90s, fuck it. See how it goes. Maybe do 80, 85s, and then 90s. All right, set number one. We got the 80s. Not feeling too bad at it. Actually, the 70s felt good. All right, 3, 2. I was thinking about going up in weight, but I'm going to stay with the 80 pounds. Got about 10, 11 reps, so yeah, it's a good amount of weight to stick with it for multiple sets. Ah. Ah. Oh. Alright. Last set was good. Let's do the same thing. Good set the last one. Let's keep the same momentum. Ah. At last, I lost concentration. The camera was right in front of me, so I was like, oh shit, what's with the fucking dumbbell? I dropped the dumbbell and it hits the camera and falls and breaks some shit. Alright, let's lock in. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this off with some decline ab crunches, man, or sit-ups. Because I was gonna do some rows. I've been neglecting the fucking decline sit-ups. So I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna do 3-4 sets of these instead of go hard on these instead of going hard on the rows, which I can do next week. And then doing this core will help me then with that lower back. So I want to do everything I can this year. I really want to be pain-free. Another movement I've been really neglecting is doing some hip flexor movements. Simply just raising my feet, doing 6 inches and stuff like that. I think that will alleviate a lot of the pain. But again, probably I suck at all those movements. So does my mind want to do them? No. I just want to do what I'm good at. So I wanted to do the rows because I could probably go up to, 110. But if I suck at doing this, I'm going to get a better bang for my buck. And this builds a better habit of doing this. So I'm going to try to go for 15 reps, but we haven't done this since before Chile. So we'll see how that goes. And we'll see how this fat lower back feels when I go down here. Oh. Oh. Routine. 15. Even doing this, I'm feeling hip flexors. I'm feeling core. So that's just telling me right away my hip flexors are very weak because I never trained my hip flexors before 2021 or 2022 when I had that minor sciatica. Since after that, I took about a year and a half off of legs. And when I got back, I never trained those hip flexors. So the hip flexors are lagging from everything else. But we're going to get to that, man. One day, we'll do them hip flexors. I'm gonna make this one the last set. My hip flexors are more fucking pumped up than my core. So this shows how weak those are. Even I should just do static holds too with this. We'll figure out some good hip flexor movements. No, like sitting on the wall, 90 degrees. That works the hip flexors. Doing some planks could work hip flexors. 6 inches off the ground, hip flexors. So movements that I did in football will be very beneficial. And I always thought, like, oh, why am I doing this stupid shit? I just want to do bodybuilding movements. Here I am. What am I, 28? Yeah, 15 years later, I want to go back to the movements that actually made you feel really good and athletic. So, all right, another set, last set. Make it good. Bah. 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 Oh. Bah. Oh. Bah. Oh. Bah. Oh. Ah. All right, I'm just gonna lay here. That's a wrap for today. Good session. Not much of any type of goal of how I wanted to go about today. What movements? Basically came in here and just did whatever. We got it done. Got my ass up. Went to bed on time. Got my ass up here and lifted some weights. Whew. Do one more. Fuck it. One more.